Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Console Gaffer. And as you can see on the screen here, the news we've all been waiting for. Peter Lawwell has went down the back of his sofa and he's pulled out 51 million to add to the transfer budget. So as Peter Lawwell said here, I'm pleased to announce that as a result of improvement in the club's finances, already had nearly £100 million in the bank when we started. Anyway, the board is in a position to offer the transfer budget of £51 million. And even then, he's taken 0.5 off because we've only got 49.5 in the bank. So, January transfer window, we can start now having a look at getting some players in. So that's good. Cheers, Pete. Nearly £50 million, and maybe try and sell another couple. So what we'll quickly do is just go around the emails. So Peter Schmeichel is going to be going to Brøndby for £275,000 in January. The 1st of January he is off, which will save £13,000 a week on transfers as well. There was a bit of speculation on Daisen Maeda. However, Daisen Maeda, £32,000 a week, new 3-year contract. So Daisen Maeda has signed a new 3-year contract at the club. Paul Tisdale done it. He's doing the deals in the background. I had nothing to do with it. I was expecting him to potentially leave in January, but he will be staying at Celtic for the remainder of the next 3 years unless we sell him, but I'm happy for him to stay. He's got 8 goal contributions in 13 games this season, 7 assists and 1 goal, so I'm not going to complain. He's a workhorse, and if a bid comes in, well, he's worth £25 million. So yeah, there's a quick update on what we're doing there. So in this episode we will be covering, just going over, I've jumped on a little bit, I've jumped on to the 6th of December for the home game against Hearts. So the last time we left us in the episode, we just beat Kilmarnock 3-1 at home. So the next game against St Mirren, we lost by a goal to nil. Mikael Mandron, corner came out in the box, it was a header, and we just couldn't keep it out. Lost 1-0, which was very disappointing. So the next game, we Champions League game, the one that I was hoping that we could get a result in, and we did. It was 4-2 in the end against Sturm Graz. Daisen Maeda with a double, an own goal by Gruber, and an Anna Engels penalty. Played pretty well, which then put us in a position of 8 points after 5 games, so we've got 3 more games to play. We're above some big teams here. I mean, Ajax is bottom with no points. Inter, Bayern, Real Madrid, Leverkusen. We're even above Villarreal, Liverpool. We're above some good teams. So we're doing okay in the Champions League in that sense. Then it was a game against Hibernian away from home, which we won 3-0. Michel Ange Balikwisha and a double from Kelechi Iheanacho kept us going in the league, so that was a great performance. And then most recent home game was Dundee at home, where Shinya Yamada scored second half, Tanetki 10 minutes to go, and an own goal by Samuels. So that leaves the William Hill Premier League looking like this after 14 games for us. So I think we're going to go with that. Out of possession, we'll just drop an Iheanacho here. I'll have him tracking back, and yes, we will go with that. So as you can see, both in and out of possession, we'll have that formation and that formation. McGregor and Engels just drops back. Johnson plays a half back. We're putting Johnston into the way Rio Hatate was playing, just to get somebody else in the midfield, because I think we like that. And we've got Tierney not inverted, he's going to attack. So let's see what we can do at home to Hearts, and as always, come on the hoops. See the Premier League table, we have a chance to go 8 points clear of Hearts and have a game in hand, so let's hope we can get a result here. Roja now inside to Beningame. Kiriota there, and again Hearts again playing pretty well. It's a chance, and it's Claudio Braga, and they have deserved that. Hearts, they've been the better team. Kiriota with a ball. It's a ball into the box, missed by Vickers. Oh no, it took a deflection. He tried to clear it, hits off Shankland and goes to Braga. It's Kiriota again. It's a poor ball that's picked up by Kieran Tierney. Tierney now, still trying to come forward. Inside it goes to Johnson. Cross to Tierney, to Balak-Wisha. Inside to Yamada, to Iheanacho, who smashes it in the top corner, but I think he's offside. I think he might have just been offside. VAR checking the goal, and it's a goal. It's 1-1. We'll take that all day long. Good football. Balak-Wisha inside the Yamada. Oh, I don't know about that. It looks very tight, but it's the goal's given. The goal is given. We run VAR. And that's half time. Still going to say I'm disappointed. And I'm still going to bring on Sebastian Tenetke. And you want him to stay wide as well. And we are going to instruction, so shorter passes. I think we're going to change shorter passes, passing directness, shorter, high tempo though. We'll go higher tempo, attacking transitions. We're going to try that. We'll go there. That's what we'll do in general. Final third, encourage dribbling. Do we want to what? Let's go for early crosses for a change. We'll try early crosses in the second half. Shoot from distance. We'll keep it balanced. Crossing style. Pace and correct. I will go for low to feet because we've not got really big guys in there. Set plays. Corners. Central outswinging. There we go. That is what we're going to go with in the second half. So let's go. A few changes. Try to keep the ball a wee bit more. Shorter passing, but a high tempo. Few seconds in, Maida, great ball into the box, and Celtic could be in straight away. Yamada, Dyson Maida, what a chance that was there. Yamada just couldn't take it under control. McGregor, Ball. Yamada. He's in. He's offside. Yep, he's offside. But immediately on the attack. And he's checking. I think he will be offside. He looked a mile offside. Yep. Is he going to take on his man? Yes, he is. Johnson's just beside him. Johnson floats it in. Kent away. But Tierney's always there to pick up. Tierney into the box. Tierney dinked in. Maida! Celtic have scored again. Dyson Maida. It's the 59th minute. We've been knocking on the door in the second half. Tierney, great play. Maida just peels back a little bit. Tierney outside of the wee dink. And Dyson Maida, hard and low. Celtic 2, Hearts 1. Kieran Tierney with the ball. Good defending, not goes long, but Scales should pick it up. Scales now to McGregor. Tierney. Tierney now, good ball down the line to Taneke, and that's a penalty. That will be a penalty. Taneke got past his man, he got brought down, and it's going to be a penalty. It is a penalty, and Anna Engels will have a chance here to give Celtic a 3-1 lead. In the 70th minute, Engels, penalty. And he tucks it away past Craig Gordon. No mistakes. And Celtic have turned this game around. Celtic 3, Hearts 1. It's kind of the same as Tynecastle. We went a goal down, but scored late on. But we've done the business here. Sends Gordon the wrong way. Good penalty. Arna Engels. 3-1 Celtic. I'm going to make a couple of changes now, I think. So, Iheanacho is going to come off. I'm going to go bring a midfielder on. Paolo Bernardo will come in. And he'll just sit there. He will just sit there and play that role. McGregor will come deeper. Sarache for Tierney. Anthony Ralston for Alistair Johnson. And I'm going to bring Benjamin Negrin on for Dyson Maida. That's what I'm going to do. In and out of possession. He'll just come back and sit there. He'll go through the middle there. No real much changes elsewhere. That's what we'll do. About 75 minutes, it's into the box. And Dyson Maida keeps it back again. And just off the line by Kent. And Engels now coming forward. Brilliant play from Engels. Engels going to come to Benjamin Negrin. Negrin now. Into the box. Taneki's back post. Taneki. Good play. Cuts it back. Yamada! And Shin Yamada gets his goal. 4-1 Celtic. The second half has been an absolute rout here. Hearts have not had any answers to Celtic in the second half. Negrin. Taneki on the chest. Manages to get the ball back to Yamada. And he's not missing from there. Shin Yamada. Celtic 4, Hearts 1. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Very good performance from Celtic, especially in the second half. We never gave Hearts a sniff. Taneki came on at half time and showed what he can do. Yamada got his goal and an assist. Iheanacho got a goal. Dyson Maida got a goal. So, very good performance all in all. We are now 8 points clear of Hearts. With a game in hand. They scored first. They did score first, but we were just too strong for them. Once we got that equaliser, we really kicked on. Second half, excellent. 20 shots, 10 on target. The next XG of 3.12, 14 corners to their 2. Controlled the game in the second half. Well done, boys. Pleased with that one. Very pleased with that performance. If we go and see the rest of the results in the SPL today, the William Hill Premier League today, we've got obviously Celtic 4, Hearts 1, Hibs 0, Falkirk 0. Good point for Falkirk, especially as Livingston losing, so it's a very good point for Falkirk. And we've got Motherwell 1, Livingston 0, and St Mirren 1, Dundee United 0. It's man-drawn again, and we know how that feels to lose 1-0 at St Mirren to a Mickey Mander on goal. So, well done boys, well done Celtic. And the next game for Rangers, so Rangers up into second and 8 points behind us, as well as Kilmarnock lose 4-0. Brandon sent off after 3 minutes and it was just a no contest after that. So what have we got here? Natural steals the show apparently. Scott Bain performing below level. Scout report on Leo Roman. Goalkeeper. Could he be a replacement for Casper? Inacho work permit decision. So it looks like Paul Tidsdale has given Inacho a new 3-year contract as well. Nice. He's done okay to be fair. New 3-year deal. Don't know if I would have given him 3 years, but Tidsdale's the man. But anyway, we've got Yang. Yang has agreed a deal to go to AC Monza. Transfer will go Friday the 2nd of January. The board have agreed that £2 million. So Yang is going to go. We're going to accept our second transfer. Schmeichel's away. Yang will also be away. Elise, so we've offered a bid for AJ Elise from Sunderland. He's a centre back, left sided centre back. He's got all the attributes that I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody who's quite physical but athletic, so pace 15, natural fitness 13, jumping, balance, agility is at 13, acceleration 14, and he's 6'4", left-footed centre half. Good work rate, good teamwork, good positioning, leadership's pretty good, determination's decision, concentration, composure, bravery. Aggression's not that great at 10, but everything else ticks the box for me. Technique, tackling. So for our level, I think AJ Elise could be a great acquisition for us. Sane's work, so we've put a deal in for Abui Sane. He's 20-year-old striker from Metz. I think we could improve him quite a bit. He's only £1.9 million. He can play right, left, attacking. But it looks like we're not going to get a work permit for him. I'm going to appeal. So we've got the PSV game coming up now in the Champions League, and we kind of got burned the last time. So I am not going to be complacent in this game whatsoever. So Callum McGregor is going to come there. Kelechi Iheanacho is going to go there. We're going to bring in Rio Hatate, who's going to play a channel midfielder. He's going to be a creative threat. Engels is still going to play what Engels plays. Yamada's going to go through the middle. Taneke played very well in his last game, so he is going to come in. He's going to come in, creative threat, stays wide. Yeah, we'll go inside forward there for him. So Hatate is just going to sit there. Engels, McGregor, deep. So that's where we're going to go. We're going to bring them there. We're not going to go too deep at home. We're not, because we don't want to sit banks and banks. But we've learned a lesson from the Villarreal game where we thought maybe we can go toe-to-toe. We can't go toe-to-toe in the Champions League. It's not going to happen. So this is the team that we're going to go for, and go with, and we'll see if we can get a result against PSV. So as always, come on the hoops. Champions League music playing at Celtic Park again. Our last two home games have been a 2-0 win at Chelsea against Chelsea at home, and a 4-2 Steaua Bucharest, and a 4-2 win against Sturm Graz. Can we get a third home win to add to our 2 away draws so far this season? As I've said, this will not be an easy game at all. Now it's Dest, Veerman, Sabari, should say. Into the box, and it's easy. It's Memphis Depay. It's a goal for PSV. 1-0. Till Perisic. Good ball to Till. He's in the box again now. He's got it back again. And it's 2-0. 2 goals in the space of a couple of minutes. And Celtic are struggling here. Teal with the ball. Comes across to Depay. And it's 2-0 to PSV. Well, Celtic have got a goal back here. I was just making some tactical changes, but ball comes to Taneke, back to Rio Hatate. Taneke beats his man, lovely bit of skill, and just puts it in the back of the net. And after 14 minutes here, it's Celtic 1, PSV 2, and it's game back on. Dest to Flamingo. Depay. Teal, it's Veerman, he's in the penalty area, took it a little bit wide but he still got it, and it's in again, and Perisic makes it 3 right at the end of the first half. At this level, that's what happens. Veerman going past Johnson, little flick, and it comes back and it's tucked away nicely. It is Celtic 1, PSV 3. Long way back now. And there's half time. PSV over the piece have been the better side, but we had that spell once we got a goal back to bring us back into the game. But we're 3-1 down. Got to say we're disappointed. Maybe need to make some changes at half time. So we'll maybe make a couple of changes. We're 3-1 down. Iheanacho, Maeda's having a shocker, so Iheanacho's coming in. Deep lie forward to drop into space. I need to try something, yep. We'll try that. So where's Kelechi? You just stay there. Tunet key. Right, we're just going to go with that. We'll go with shorter, and we're going to go with that. Let's just see how we get on in the second half. from there. Vickers to Johnson. Johnson now out wide to Rio Hatate. Hatate inside to Engels. Engels to Taneki. He's got great ball through. It's Kelechi and Iheanacho. Can he get one back? Yes, he can. And Celtic are back in this match again. Great finish from Iheanacho. Good play. Taneki taking that roll. What a pass there outside of the foot. Then Iheanacho taking his time, giving himself a better angle and smashing it in the back of the net. Celtic 2, PSV 3. Game on. We're a wee bit open here at the moment. It's a lovely ball to Depay for the hat-trick, and it is a hat-trick. It's a lovely finish. It's a lovely little ball, great movement from Depay. And it's a first time finish past Sinislao, no chance there. Celtic 2, PSV 4. Sabari coming forward. Good play, back post, Perisic brings it down, Perisic, it's number 5. And if there was any doubt, it is now over. It is now Celtic 2, PSV 5. Lovely dink in, Perisic on the chest. He's got time to come inside Dane Murray, and it's slipped inside. 5-2. Scales can pick it up. Scales to Sirachi. Back to Scales. Clips the ball into Sirachi. Sirachi beats his man. Still Sirachi, and it's a goal. It's Celtic's 3rd goal of the game, and that there lies the problem. We've scored 3 goals at home, and we're still losing this game. Brilliant play from Sirachi. He's really done well since coming on. But Celtic 3, PSV 5. Dane Murray has actually been the best of the defenders so far. Engels, Nygren, over the top, and Iheanacho's going to get onto it, and Celtic have scored. Well, I don't think Iheanacho was offside. Yamada looked offside, and I think VAR's given it as a disallowed goal. Nygren. Iheanacho's no offside. No, I'm not buying that. Yamada was offside, but Kelechi wasn't. That's a let off for PSV. Teal now. Veerman. Fisher. Veerman again. And they're just holding the ball out, and Nygren goes in, and I think that's going to be a booking as well. As the game finishes, Celtic 3, PSV 5, and it really is Memphis Depay with the hat-trick. There's the difference. But if you look at the match, I mean, apart from possession, we've given as good as we've got. We just can't concede 5 goals at this level. And there's been a few times this season that Carter Vickers has not been great. And you can just see we do need to strengthen the squad a wee bit, which we'll hopefully try and address in January. Disappointed, but not surprised. 8 points from 6 games in the Champions League. As we look at the group stages, it puts us right down there into 22nd position now. 22nd position now, with 2 games left to go, and the 2 games that are left to go are Borussia Dortmund away and Eintracht Frankfurt at home. So it might come down to the Frankfurt game. We might need to win that game to have any real chance of qualification. But, well, it is what it is. So thanks again for tuning in. We'll leave it there for this episode, where we've covered the Hearts game, which won 4-1, and we've just lost to PSV 5-3 in the Champions League group stages. So next episode we will be back for the Premier Sports Cup final against Aberdeen. So we will see you then, and as always, thanks for tuning in. Bye.